Your belly is not just storing fat. It may actually be showing you what is happening inside your body. The shape of your waist may offer clues about deeper metabolic patterns in the body. Rise, your liver, your hormones, or even your stress levels. Sometimes your body sends these signals long before real health problems appear. A rock-hard belly is not always just stubborn fat. In some cases, unusual abdominal swelling may be linked to underlying health conditions. If your abdomen feels unusually tight, firm, and almost pressurized, the cause may not be ordinary body fat. In some medical conditions, fluid can accumulate in the abdominal area, a condition known as ascites. Think of your liver as one of the body's most important filters. Every day it processes toxins, hormones, and nutrients moving through your bloodstream. But when this system becomes overwhelmed or begins to develop scar tissue, pressure can increase in nearby blood vessels. Over time, that pressure may allow fluid to collect in the belly. This is one reason why intense exercise or strict dieting does not always change this type of stomach. The issue may not be calories at all. Learning to notice these changes may encourage people to pay closer attention to their liver health and overall well-being. In many cases, this type of abdominal pressure may be linked to a liver that is under constant strain from everyday dietary choices. Drinks like alcohol and foods high in added fructose, especially high fructose corn syrup, are often studied because the liver must process most of them. Unlike many nutrients that other tissues can use for energy, fructose is mainly handled by the liver. When consumed in large amounts over time, fructose can place extra metabolic demand on the liver. Over time, this ongoing stress may contribute to fat buildup or irritation in liver tissue. The liver normally works like a powerful biological filter, processing nutrients, hormones, and toxins that circulate through your bloodstream. But when the workload becomes too heavy, the system may begin to slow down. Blood flow through the liver can become less efficient, and pressure in nearby vessels may gradually increase. Improving diet and reducing these stressors can give the liver a better chance to recover. Another group of nutrients often discussed in liver research is the vitamin E family, particularly compounds called Tocotrienols. These natural antioxidants are being studied for their potential to help the body manage oxidative stress and inflammation. When combined with healthier eating habits and reduced toxin exposure, these types of supportive strategies may help create an environment where the liver can gradually recover and continue performing its many vital functions. Another group of nutrients often discussed in liver research is the vitamin E family, particularly compounds called tocotrienols. These natural antioxidants are being studied for their potential to help the body manage oxidative stress and inflammation. When combined with healthier eating habits and reduced toxin exposure, these types of supportive strategies may help create an environment where the liver can gradually recover and continue performing its many vital functions. While a hard, tight belly may point to one type of internal stress, another common shape looks very different. It appears as a soft, squishy layer that sits just above the beltline. This type of belly is often linked to subcutaneous fat, the kind that sits right under the skin rather than deep around the organs. Many health researchers believe that hormones can influence where this fat tends to collect. When certain hormones, including estrogen, become imbalanced, the body may be more likely to store fat around the hips, thighs, and lower abdomen. This layer often feels soft and cushion-like, which is why it moves easily when you touch or pinch it. Unlike some other types of fat, it can be particularly stubborn and may not respond quickly to typical weight loss strategies. Recognizing this pattern can be helpful because it suggests that factors like hormones, lifestyle habits, and environmental exposures may also play a role in how and where the body stores fat. This soft layer of fat is more than just extra padding under the skin. In many cases, it can also act as an active part of the body's hormone system. Fat tissue is not completely passive. It can produce and interact with certain hormones, including forms of estrogen, which may influence how the body stores energy. Because of this, fat stored around the lower belly and hips can sometimes be linked to hormonal patterns rather than calories alone. As fat cells increase in size or number, they may also affect how hormones circulate in the body. Those hormonal signals can, in turn, encourage the body to continue storing energy in the same areas. Over time, this pattern may make the fat feel stubborn and difficult to lose through simple dieting. Many people become frustrated because the usual weight loss strategies do not seem to change this specific shape very quickly. Understanding that hormones may play a role can help shift the focus toward broader lifestyle changes that support better metabolic balance and long-term health. To better understand why this stubborn fat can persist, many experts also look at factors in our modern environment. One topic that often appears in research is the growing presence of microplastics in everyday life. Tiny plastic particles have been detected in water, food packaging, and even the air we breathe. Some scientists are studying whether chemicals in plastics may act as weak hormone mimics. These substances are sometimes called endocrine disruptors because they may interact with hormone receptors and influence normal signaling. This is why everyday habits are receiving more attention. Heating food in plastic containers or drinking from plastic bottles exposed to high temperatures can increase the chance that small amounts of these chemicals migrate into food or drinks. While research is still developing, many health professionals suggest simple precautions. Using glass or stainless steel containers, avoiding overheating plastic packaging, and reducing unnecessary plastic exposure may help limit these environmental inputs and support healthier hormonal balance over time. To reduce the impact of these hormonal patterns, many experts suggest focusing on foods that support the body's natural detox and hormone balance systems. One group that often appears in nutrition research is cruciferous vegetables, including broccoli, kale, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. These vegetables contain a compound called indole-3-carbinol. During digestion, it can convert into another compound known as DIM. Scientists have studied DIM for its potential role in helping the body process and balance certain forms of estrogen more efficiently. In simple terms, these compounds may help guide how estrogen is broken down and removed from the body. This process supports the liver and digestive system, which are responsible for filtering and eliminating many waste products. Researchers are also studying nutrients such as calcium D-glucarate for their potential role in detox pathways. Rather than focusing only on dieting, building meals around nutrient-dense foods may help support healthier hormone balance and overall metabolic function over time. Beyond hormonal fat patterns, another common shape appears as a softer, hanging layer around the lower abdomen. Many researchers associate this pattern with long-term stress and lifestyle pressure. Two hormones often discussed in this context are cortisol and insulin, both of which play major roles in how the body manages energy. Cortisol is commonly known as a stress hormone. When the body feels constant pressure, cortisol levels may stay elevated for long periods. In this state, the body prepares for possible action by releasing stored energy into the bloodstream. At the same time, insulin helps move that energy, especially glucose, into cells for use or storage. When daily life involves little physical movement, the body may end up storing some of that excess energy instead of burning it. Over time, these hormonal patterns may influence fat storage around the abdomen, particularly the deeper visceral fat that surrounds internal organs. Understanding the role of stress, sleep, and daily movement can be an important step toward improving metabolic balance. When the body is already dealing with high levels of stress, exercise needs to be approached carefully. Many people believe that the harder a workout is, the faster fat will disappear. But when stress hormones are already elevated, extremely intense workouts may sometimes add more strain to the system. High-intensity training, including demanding interval workouts, can temporarily raise cortisol levels because the body treats intense effort as a challenge that requires extra energy. For some people, especially those already feeling burned out or exhausted, constantly pushing to the limit may leave them feeling even more drained. This does not mean intense training is always harmful. However, balance can be important. Slower forms of movement, such as walking, hiking, or light rucking, are often recommended as supportive activities for people under heavy stress. Gentle, steady movement can signal safety to the nervous system and help regulate stress responses over time. When the body feels more balanced and recovered, it may become easier to maintain healthy metabolism and consistent energy levels. While gentle movement can help the body relax, sleep may be one of the most powerful tools for restoring metabolic balance. Sleep is not simply a time when the body shuts down. It is an active period when many important systems reset and regulate themselves. During deep sleep, the body works to balance hormones that control appetite, stress, and blood sugar. Researchers have found that when sleep becomes severely restricted, the body's ability to manage glucose can decline noticeably. In some studies, just a few nights of very limited sleep led to changes in how efficiently the body processed sugar. When this happens, stress hormones may remain elevated longer than usual, which can make it harder for the body to regulate energy storage and appetite. This is why consistent, high-quality sleep is often considered a key part of long-term metabolic health. Pairing good sleep habits with balanced nutrition, regular movement, and recovery time may help the body maintain healthier hormone patterns and overall energy balance. This content is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to support the channel. Thanks for the support.